What's good, gang? So your boy has got another closing role. I say another because it's actually the first role. The one before this was a cold calling job, terrible. So I've been trained for closing. I finally got a closing job. Finally. So I'm just excited to get some skin in the game. I've done like all the training, done all the trainings. Recently I found a new way to tackle the objection handling, which instead of like just memorizing a script, it's like a framework using NLP. So like you isolate the objection, you normalize it, you can flip the mirror to see if it's like you're not sure if it'll work. Well, is it about you not being that committed? You know, and then you can ask like, well, can I add a small perspective here? Which is basically lowering their defense, making them more receptive. And then you can go into things like binary personas. So on one hand, you got the guy who's doing what you're doing now, he's failing, he's not getting the results. On the other hand, you got the guy who invests in his health and he's now confident, looking fit, looking in the mirror, feeling proud. Which one of them would you prefer to be? And then they'll obviously say the fit guy, and then you can go like, okay, so what would what decision would that guy make right now? And they'd probably go, yeah, I guess he'd go with it to break through like the barrier. Or maybe you could say, okay, so thinking like this guy, would he invest to break through a plateau? They might say yes. And then you can lead them more. It's like, okay, are you willing to step into his shoes and take on that responsibility? Again, commitment of them. And then they might say, yeah, sure. And then you can hit them with the finish. Okay, let's do it. I'll send you the link. You can become this new person. So it's really something I've been studying. It's not too like ingrained into my brain. I might have to just stick with the script for maybe the first little while until I have some results that, you know, I can go from there. Because I'm on like a trial basically. It's like I've got 10 calls and I have to close one to be considered getting hired. So it's a great opportunity. I think I can do it. I've studied a lot, and just getting me in the door will be like amazing. Then I can actually start getting some results. By the way, I've been studying hard. Like I'm talking like 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day. I don't even know. The only time I'm not studying is when I'm going out, getting food, getting coffee. Hell, even when I'm getting coffee, I'm studying. I've got like the audios in my ear. I'm reading on my phone. So honestly, I should crush it. That being said, what would prevent me from not crushing it is being nervous. So I've never done it before, or like I've never actually hopped on a sales call, I should say, with someone and closed them. So I feel like I might get a little bit nervous. I think being nervous has stopped me in the past from doing things, not sales related, but like fighting related, competing related. That being said, I've learned a new technique. I hope it works. Before the call, I'm going to tense every muscle in my body and then relax everything, you know. Hopefully this gets the stress out. And then on top of that, I'm going to like be mindful and focus a percentage of my energy on the bottom of my feet while breathing into my stomach. When you do that, apparently it's harder to feel that nervous energy. And then I just gotta do the action. I just gotta do what I've been practicing. I just gotta do what I've been practicing this entire time. Do what I've been doing during the mock calls and actually fucking do it. Get some results. And then I gotta keep in mind not to focus on the result, because that's when you don't get the result. So whatever happens, happens. I'll put it into God's hands. And the only thing I can do is my best, which I've clearly done. So, just saying that, I'm like, damn, I actually did my best. I've like genuinely studied my hardest and practiced as much as I can. So obviously I must be ready. I'm ready for the start. I'm ready to start. Because what else can I do? What more could I have done? Done everything. So yeah, what's next? I should probably tell you the stakes. So right now, I got like 3K in my bank account, living abroad. So this is kind of like the last hope. If it doesn't work out, I can try getting copywriting clients, but that's kind of like a backup. It might not even work. So this is basically my one shot. What happens if I don't do it? I'm gonna have to go to Australia and work in the fucking mines. So that's where I'm at. I'm feeling confident now. I'm not too worried about that. I think I can fucking smash it. The objections, I think the most difficult part is the nerves, and reframing the mind is something new to me. Oh, analogies, they don't work for me. I haven't really figured out how to use them properly or when to use them. So for me, I'm going to stick to flipping the mirror, normalizing, consequences, binary options, or binary personas, and sticking to my script. That's all I can do. From there, I can just keep practicing. Hopefully I fucking smash one of them 10 calls. That's all I can say. I should have it. Alright boys, that's the update. We're in Vietnam right now. We're gonna make some fucking money. I can see the millions coming in. I had a vision the other day. I was like, I was in a coffee shop, sipping on my like coconut coffee. I love coconut and egg coffee. Amazing. So sweet. I ain't a black coffee guy. I ain't your fucking Tate. Black coffee, alpha male. Nah, give me some fucking coconut. I want some sugar in my coffee. You feel me? And anyways, as I was like putting my hand up here, I'm like, my brain had like visualized an AP on my wrist, and like I felt it. I was like confused for a second. I was like, whoa, there's an AP on my wrist. No, there isn't. It was like a vision. So I can feel it coming, man. I can feel this start is like the future for me. It's like the opportunity that'll change my life, and I'm speaking that into existence right now because I truly believe it. This job itself, I don't know how much money I'll make. I might not even make that much. What I do know is it gets me in the game. It gets me in the sales game, which is the most important thing. And I only have to make $500 a month to survive. I don't even know what the quota is. Maybe like 20%, close to 20%. But I should be able to do that. So I don't know I'll get paid if I close 20%. Maybe $1,000. $1,000 I could actually save some money. Not that much, but I mean, I could save a little bit. So I can survive on that. And then from there, it's like just up only. Maybe I can get another offer, start working up to 10K. Or maybe this offer like ramps up, does more ads, and then I get more calls and like share would go up. So yeah, that's my update. Millionaire by 30. I've got 3 years. 3 years to become a millionaire. I think I can do it in the first two. Let's do it. Peace out, bro.